That's how I feel about everything. Ah! These are actually two tools I'm going to show you how to use today on how I spent the apocalypse. So you've seen some of our squash crop. Well, every once in a while one of them hides and it gets really big. And believe it or not, that's still soft enough to eat. It's fairly edible, but we have tons of them. And you know what we don't have? Tons of grain. So I'm going to take these, slice them in half, and give them to the chickens. Because if you leave them whole, the chickens won't eat them. So that's just a garden variety machete, you know, as seen on Naked and Afraid. We used to play a lovely little game I used to, for shows when we used to do science fiction conventions all the time. We used to play something we called I'm Naked, You're Afraid. It was a lot of fun. So then of course my wife and I play that all the time. I'm naked, you're afraid. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's dirt dauber nests. Okay, so why do I have dirt dauber nests? Because Goldie has a hot spot. Goldie won't really let you comb her for more than a few seconds. She gets all up in your grill when you don't want her, but when you're trying to do something like groom her or cut her hair or anything else, she's not having it, and she's as big as I am. So she kind of wins that fight. Okay, so I already put store-bought Hotspot treatment on her. All it seemed to do was make it worse. But this, believe it or not, is a wonderful old remedy for all kinds of skin irritations, bugs, and rashes. Now, if you had a kid with a diaper rash, you would break this up, mix it in with some water, and smear it on the diaper rash. If you had a rash, you could do the same thing. For the dog and the goats and stuff, when they have a problem, it's as simple as I take a stick. It's the cheapest mortar and pestle on planet Earth. It's a coffee can and a stick. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to bust those up. Why does it work? I don't know. It's an old wives thing. Ask them. I'm somebody's old wife, but I'm not the queen of old wives. I don't freaking know. It works really well though. The billy goat had mites because we put him in the pen over there where little Willie, not to be confused with my son the genius, had kept pigs. And not thinking about it, we put him in that pasture. Well, guess what? He got mites because the pigs had mites. And at any rate, we had a hell of a time getting rid of him. When we finally got rid of him, he had a horrible rash. So I put some of this on there and it went right away. So as you can see, I've just powdered it. Now, let's see if we can even get Goldie to let me put it on her. Because I doctored her 2 days ago, she doesn't want to talk to me. Oh, Goldie! Oh, what a good girl, Goldie. Come on, Goldie. Come on out. And this is why I can't give her a bath. Come on, Goldie. Oh, come on.
Come here, girl.
Okay, I'm just gonna reach in there and pour it where I know the hot spot is, because she ain't coming out. She's a pain in the ass. You're an asshole, Goldie. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna hurt. The stuff that you buy over the counter for hot spots, it burned, I guess. And so now she's like, I ain't coming out. You're gonna do something to me. Okay, so you can see where I put the stuff for her, the hot spot, and she's got a hot spot right there. We're just gonna stick that right on the hot spot and down her back a little bit.
And she's gonna run away.
And she will run away, dust it off, but part of it will stay.
Yes.
And hopefully it'll do some good. It usually does. It usually works quicker than anything else. I don't know if it's because they put spiders in their nests. I don't know if it's from their saliva. I just know it works. So, until next time, don't let your dog bully you the way mine bullies me.
I don't want pictures of me. Be still. Good girl. So you decided to hide in your big house, Goldie? It's okay, honey. You're not in any trouble. No. No, you're a good girl. I'm not after you. I'm not. Just showing everybody your pretty house. Yep. These dogs are spoiled. In case you're interested, this is all that's left of the squash that she's thrown out here. Remember, she cut them in half in a previous video? Well, that's so they would get inside and eat them, and they have just chewed them to death. When they're finished chewing them to death, she'll take them and put them in the compost pile and make more fertilizer. Okay, I just wanted to show you real quickly. If you remember what this looked like yesterday, this is so much better. She's not sure it's any better, but I assure you it's a whole lot better. Still has some of the mud dauber nest on there, which is good because it will help that finish healing out. Given how hot it is, if a hot spot's healing, that's a miracle.